guys, for those of you that don't know us, we're Pam and Steve from Old Hippie Homesteaders. Welcome to our little channel. So I made banana bread the other day and got a lot of comments on it because I used bisquick. People didn't know you could use bisquick to make banana bread. That's all I use. I know a lot of people don't use bisquick because they said it's full of preservatives and all that. I use bisquick. I use it all the time. Actually, this is my last box. So, also what I'm going to be showing you how to make is mango bread using the same recipe. Now, you can add also bananas with it if you'd like, or you can just slice your mango and put it in there. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use the pureed banana. I'm gonna beat up the banana. I'm gonna put in one banana, and then I'm just gonna make slices and layer it all in the banana bread. So I've got it out, and the seed, I gotta get the seed out here. I don't have one of those mango slicers. Okay, the seed is about that big. So let me get the peel off. Okay, so I'm going to make it a couple ways, and I'm going to do one batch at a time. So with this first batch, I'm going to be taking a banana and mango, and I'm going to be pureeing them together. So I'm going to, and I use my KitchenAid. You can use whatever you want. This is an older KitchenAid. Happened to my knife. Oh, don't know where my knife is. Okay, so I've got one mango peeled. There's a little part of the seed right here. I'm going to take that out. Okay, so I'm just going to put it in there. And there's really not much nice mango meat left around this seed, but I always try and get as much as I can off of the seed. When we were in Maui, it drove me crazy to see all the mangoes, and they were falling in front of us on the ground. I went nuts. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to puree it. Start slow so it doesn't fly out of the KitchenAid. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to start adding my ingredients to it. So the first thing I'm going to be adding is the sugar, and it's 2/3 of a cup. One, two. Now this is not a sweet recipe by any means. And then I'm going to be adding 3 eggs. And a 1/4 cup milk. vanilla. I'll put the recipe in the video description. It's the same banana bread recipe, you just add mango. And 3 tablespoons of oil. One, 2, 3. Any kind of oil that you guys like to use, okay? It's your recipe. So I have in there the bananas, the mango. Now you don't have to add the bananas if you don't want to. If you just want mango bread, just do mango. If you don't want to puree it, just put it in there in slices or chunks, whatever you like to do. So I got that, sugar, the milk, the oil, vanilla, the eggs. Okay. Mix this all up. Okay, now you add 2 2/3 cup bisquick. There's 1. 2. 1/3 and 2/3. I'm going to spray my pans. I have these throwaway pans. I'm going to use these up and then I'll use my regular if I need to. There's 1, 2. Now all these breads, just like with the banana bread, I made I think 18 loaves. Those all went into the freezer. I froze them individually, put them in my food storage bags, you know, the machine that pulls out the air, and those are in the deep freeze for winter. That's our winter banana breads. This is also going to be the same. We'll probably eat 1 or 2 loaves of this, but the rest I will put into the freezer for our winter freezer meal preps. You want to make sure this gets nice and incorporated. Okay, looks pretty good. What is that? Okay, I'm going to get all that off the beater. Don't put too much in. You don't want it overflowing. So this batch has banana and mango. I'm going to try to get it as even as you can. Don't waste any of it. You can also do muffins with this. for this batch, I'm also going to add some chopped walnuts. I just smashed them up in the bag with my wooden meat cleaver deal. And I'm just going to sprinkle them right on the top. They bake in. This is my last batch of walnuts, so I need to restock. I need to go look for a tree. Okay. Here we go. Here's the first two. Okay. So I'm going to get these in the oven and I'm going to start working on the rest of the batches, and I'll bring you back when I'm all finished with everything. Okay guys, so I only had one egg, so I had to get out my freeze-dried eggs. So it's 1 tablespoon of freeze-dried eggs plus 3 tablespoons of water equals 1 egg. So I've got in here is for 2 eggs, and you reconstitute it. I just mixed the freeze-dried with the water. You can let it set, but I like to stir it around. It gets it reconstituted a little faster. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? Okay, so it's 1 tablespoon of freeze-dried and 3 tablespoons of water per egg. Now my husband went out to the chicken coop and we only had 1 egg. Our chickens are not laying. I don't know why, but we only had 1 egg. So that's why I had to do the freeze-dried real quick. Okay, so I'm going to pour those in. But I just wanted to get on real quick. I know I wasn't going to bring you back until everything was done, but I wanted to bring you back real quick and show you that I had to use the freeze-dried eggs. Okay, so we'll be back when all these loaves are done. Okay, so on this batch, I not only pureed mango and banana together in the recipe, I'm also layering it on the top, and then I'm going to add the nuts. You can do whatever you want with this recipe. You can do chunks of mango, whatever. Okay, here they are. So basically, I had 2 mangoes. So I used 1 mango and it made 2 loaves. Okay, so these are the loaves. This one here and this one here is the one that I sliced and put on the top. All the loaves have the banana and mango pureed in them with the walnuts. So I'm going to set one aside for hubby to eat. And then the other 3 are going in the freezer. And I'm hopefully I can find a lot more mangoes, because I'd like to get at least 10 or 12 loaves just of mango into the freezer. So stay tuned, guys, because I'm making a lot of different breads for winter. Like I said, I already have the banana bread down. I'm working on the mango. I'm going to be doing zucchini. I'm going to be doing carrot. I'm going to be doing apple and strawberry. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Be safe.